Hello and a very warm welcome to this interview. We have a very special person today, Ramawtar Nagar. He is from Kota, Rajasthan. Ramawtar is in the field of pharma. He's into sales, which is the most difficult part of any profession. So he has been a sales profession. He has been a sales professional for over 13 years now. And this year, in April 2021, he's joined the Leadership Mastery System. He has been a gold member now for close to 6 months. He's been extremely sincere. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome him and interview him. Thank you so much, Ramawtar, for joining in. And it's really nice to be talking to you again. Can you please give us some ideas? Tell us a little bit more about yourself. Maybe you can talk about your family.
Yes, sir. Sudhi sir, very good morning. And first of all, thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity to interact with you. And I want to begin with my family. My wife, Hemlata Nagar, she is a housewife, and I have two kids. My elder daughter is Navya, she is 9 year old, and younger daughter is Taksvi, she is 3 year old.
Nice,
And
nice. And your wife also from Kota, Rajasthan?
yes, sir. My
Okay.
wife is from Kota only.
Okay. It's the beauty of our community that, despite us being in different cities, I'm based in Pune and you are in far off Rajasthan and we are still so well connected. That's just wonderful. So moving on, Ramodar, I want to ask you a very specific question. In your 13 years of experience so far, what has been the biggest achievement from a professional point of view? Would you like to tell us about it?
Yes, sir, sure. Uh, in 13 year of experience, majority of the times I have been awarded as a best salesperson across the country. In current organization also, I have been rewarded for 3 times.
Wow.
And it was a time in 2017 when my current organization announced a wonderful activity that was a walkathon. It was a new and big initiative of the organization, and I was the first volunteer who took this opportunity to conduct
Wow.
successfully.
Okay.
When a single platform we called 500 doctors, paramedical staffs,
Mhm.
chemists, patients, and other diabetic educators. And
Okay.
it was a 360-degree benefit to all organizations, me as well, business perspective, our diabetic fraternity, our doctors, our patients also. And best of that, later on, organization decided to continue for the over the period of time, and later on organization put into the as a CRM activity, corporate social responsibility, CSR
CSR
responsibility.
activity. Okay. So that's
Yeah.
wonderful. And I'm a fitness freak myself. So I can relate to this activity. So where was this walkathon conducted?
I conducted this activity in Kota only.
Okay. So within your city itself, and you could get 500 people. That is highly commendable. Wonderful. Great work, Ramavtar. Now we'll talk about something else, which is leadership skills. Our community, the reason we are together is to develop our leadership skills. I want your opinion. According to you, what is the most important aspect of leadership? This can be related to your work or it could be your personal life too.
I think effective decision making is a very important part of the leadership skills. Before
Okay.
joining this before joining this community, even we take the
Mhm.
decisions in a regular work, routine work. But after joining this community, my decision making power ability has been enhanced. I take the decisions very confidently, spontaneously, and many times I I take some suggestions, uh, think over the period of times, take time before thinking, and even if something is a dilemma, then I take the opinion of others. So my decision making ability has been enhanced. I just want to share a small story. Before joining this community, I want to grow only in Kota, Jaipur, or Rajasthan. Don't want to go
Mhm.
out from the Rajasthan. But after this, recently, my organization announced the opportunity to relocate in Mumbai. There is a vacancy for the area business manager. Now I
Great.
am full confident. My agility skills, my adaptability has been increased. Now I am to open to relocate in Mumbai. So I
That's
think
just
decision
wonderful.
making is a very good skill.
Yes, yes, absolutely. For a leader, decision making is something very important. We have this, not that we don't take decisions. We have been taking decisions all our life. Some of us are very quick to take decisions, spontaneous. Some of us are too slow. Some people think a lot before taking decisions. Some people are scared to take decisions. There are different varieties, but it is important to understand which situation requires what kind of approach. In some cases, you need to take decisions like this. In some other cases, you need to weigh your options and then take decisions. In fact, in our board level, we have a module on decision making process. I'm sure you would have gone through it. So it's really wonderful. It's definitely a very important aspect of leadership. Which leads me to my next question. You've been on the leadership mastery system, our inner circle community, for about 8 months now. And what has been your biggest learning so far?
All the time, all the time, all learnings are all the very good, but very important thing is that I learned and developed and experiencing in day-to-day work, not only professionally but in personal life as well. That is negotiation skills. Ne- I love these skills very much. Either we are on working, either we are on a sales call, either we are checking in the hotels, either we are going for the shoppings, anywhere, negotiation skill all the time required.
Very, very true. Even with our family members, with our children,
Yes.
when we deal with them, negotiation skills are very important. So true. Can you give us an example of where you applied negotiation skills, which you wouldn't have done otherwise?
Before joining this community, when I used to go in the market for shoppings and malls, and I never used to negotiate with any vendor or any shopkeeper. And
Okay.
after involving in this course and developing the skills, I try to negotiate, and finally I came to know that uh, average on monthly basis I am getting 1,000 rupees additional. I'm saving 1,000 rupees based on these skills.
That's just
So
wonderful.
this is the only example.
Yes.
We usually travel during our business or field work, so we also negotiate with the hotels also, so we save the money not only for but organization also, sir.
Yes, very true, very true. Negotiation skills very important, and most people have this you know wrong perception that negotiation skills are only required when you are changing jobs and to negotiate for your salary. No, there are so many situations in our life, every walk of life, in fact, where negotiation skills are required. And it's not always in monetary terms, it could just be to handle a situation better. So, very good to know about how you have developed your negotiation skills, Ramota. That's fantastic. Tell me something. We all have our lives, we have been growing in our careers, we have been successful to varying degrees at varying times. We have certain beliefs, we have certain principles in life. What I would like to know from you is, what is that one principle which you carry, which you stick to very strongly no matter what? What is the biggest principle for your success so far in your career? Would you like to talk to us about that?
Sure, sir. As per my own paradigm, sir, I think be believer before become a dreamer. पहले आपको खुद पे विश्वास करना है, उसके बाद आपको ड्रीमर बनना है. बिकॉज
Yeah.
बिलीव इन योर स्किल्स, बिलीव इन योर स्ट्रेंथ्स,
Mhm.
keep updating your learnings, keep growing, keep trust on yourself, make yourself in self bound yourself in self discipline, and so believe. So belief system, believe on yourself is the most important part. If you believe in ourselves, then we can be a dreamer, and definitely over the period of time we will achieve our dreams. So be
Absolutely.
believer first.
That's wonderfully said, Ramawtar. And another way to put it is fake it until you make it. So you sometimes have to kid yourself and say, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. And then you will naturally become good. So self belief is extremely important. I'm glad to hear that. And that is where our self confidence also stems from, even in difficult situations, right? And which brings me to my next question. So we talked about a principle. Now let's talk about a person or persons who has been or who have been the most influential people in your life so far. Can you tell us something about them?
Sir, although we all are indebted to our parents, family, our teachers, and God all the times, and even we owe our success to them. But difficult times comes in our lives, we feel regretted, feel depressed, demotivated. In that time, I want to appreciate my wife, Hemlata Nagar. She always encourage me, get me motivated, and even she is the only person take care about my things, keep me motivated, and all the time. If I feel I'm demotivating, she also support me in my decision making. So I give this credit to my wife Hemlata.
Wonderful, wonderful. Hemlata ji, if you're watching this interview, really great. Feels so nice when you're being acknowledged in public. And thank you so much for doing this work. Continue to do so with Ramavtar. You make a great couple. Wonderful, wonderful. And before we go away, Ramavtar, I'm going to ask you one last question. For people who are getting into management or have been there for a while, what is that one advice that you would give to them, career advice, which will help them become extremely successful?
If someone is a good performer, he has demonstrated sales excellence throughout the career. He has good rapport to the organization, but these two factors are not enough to grow in life because future decisions and responsibility will come based on your ability to handle your team in future. We need to understand the owner's mindset. So all the time we need to update ourselves, develop new skills, because I have been realized these things same on me, because I have been appeared in interview twice for the role of the area business manager, but both the time I got feedback. I will not say that I got failed. No, failed is a wrong terminology, but I got the feedback. I took it positively, although I got nervous sometime, but I took it positively. I joined this community, I developed the skills, and now I'm feeling that I'm a better version of myself right now.
Wonderful.
So
That's
I think everyone should groom their leadership skills over the period of time. Otherwise, we will be out.
yes, absolutely. And you said it, you hit the nail on the head. It is not enough to just do your job. If you do your job, you will get your salary, but it will not be permanent. If you want to stay in your job and if you want to keep growing, then you will have to do more than what you're already doing. So well said. And you also spoke about that owner's mindset. Can you just elaborate on that a little bit before we close?
Always honor give us the opportunity that how this people is going to benefit it to my organization, how he would be supportive, aligned to strategy of the organization. So opportunity will come based on that. So always we need to answer, we need to work as per the owner's mindset, not only the mm, uh, own mindset, but we should respect or
Absolutely.
understand the mind of the owners.
Yes, absolutely. So when you're doing your work, don't just think like an employee, think like an owner and connect whatever you're doing to how the owner's thought process will be, and you will definitely grow in your career. It's a wonderful thought, Ramavtar. And on that note, I really, really thank you for coming over and agreeing for this interview. Thank you so much and all the very best.
Thank you so much, Sudhi sir. Again, thanks for this opportunity to interact with you, and thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye, Sudhi sir. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.